What's going on? Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Weekend edition with the good fellas. Weekend edition with the good fellas. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Happy Friday. I wasn't really planning a show today, but I miss you guys, man. I miss you guys, man. You know, it feels like we've had a good week. So it's like, you know what? Let me give my folks 30 minutes. Salute to you, KF. Salute to you, KF. Salute to you, KF. Salute to you, KF. I was like, let me give my friends a nice weekend. Let's see how the fellas are doing out in the streets. Let's see how the fellas are doing out here in these streets, man. Today we're gonna lay off these men. We're just gonna chill out. See how you guys are doing. We can talk about anything, man. This is one of those shows that we come out and we hang out with the good fellas. All right, we hang out with the good fellas, of the USA. All right, so what do I got for you, man? Let's see how these relationships are doing out in the streets, man. Let's see how they're doing out in the street. The Dennis Sperling video is still on the. I got a copyright notification for his music. You know, it had like a little music there. So I had a copyright notification for his music. But you are right. I do not see that video. Let me check my email. Because typically when this happens, that means somebody has filed some type of claim against that video. That is typically what it is. That happens when somebody has filed a claim against that video. And because the Tariq one is up, but I don't see the Dennis one. So let's go back and check my emails. Good call. Salute to Rainbow the God. Good call, because YouTube will send me an email about any content takedown. So let's see. Email here. Okay. When we were having issues with O'Shea in the past, I used to get one of those things. Okay, so YouTube Premium. What is this? I have not seen any request by YouTube against that video. If YouTube takes a video down, they will tell you. And I don't see it. KF, this is taking a detour. This is taking a detour, right? Because YouTube will send me an email if there are any violations or if there are any strikes against that video. I don't think there was, even if it's like a video they don't accept on the channel, there will be an email telling me why it's taken down. I'm looking at my emails, and my YouTube emails don't go to spam. So it would not be. What about promotions? Man, I'm sorry that I have to do this while we're doing a show, but I have not done a live stream where an entire live stream gets removed without YouTube notifying me of any potential violations, right? I don't think there was anything in that live stream that was against YouTube rules, and I don't see why YouTube Sometimes they don't send any emails. But that would happen if Dennis put some type of a copyright claim on it. And usually with copyrights, you would have to. The other alternative is if there's any nudity, like when he had those girls walking around, that could be it if YouTube thinks it's content that they have to remove. But things like that would result in a strike. And I don't see an email. Now let me go to my YouTube studio. I've heard some stuff about this guy visibility. So let's see, public, private, and unlisted. It is that entire live stream is completely gone. And I just did a replay of it. So that is very shocking to me. Okay, that is very shocking to me. If he did this, I mean, you can explain. No, it's not a high IQ, low IQ thing. It's a reaction video. See, if he is fighting against a regular video reaction that checks him, then I am the winner here. You know what I mean? I am the winner here. Okay. So, and I see, here's the thing too. I have a record of that video and I am connected when it comes to YouTube. So I will get to the bottom of it. I just can't do it live on a live stream. I have connections in higher places when it comes to YouTube. I can't put it out there, but I have connections in higher places when it comes to YouTube. So I will get to, like this was just brought to my attention, right? So I'll go back, I'll find out what is going on. I'm going to go look at the other channel because I had posted a clip on the other channel. If the other channel also shows some deletion, that would come from something that he's doing. Okay. The other one is up. So the clip is still up on the other channel. Okay. The clip is still up on the other channel, which tells me that that scene, that nude scene where he's on the beach with the girls, that could have been maybe a scene that got it taken down. Okay. That could have been the scene that got taken it down. Immediately I got, earlier this morning, I had a notification of copyrighted music and I edited it out. So I was under the impression that that had been resolved, and I replayed it. I replayed that video not too long ago. So I'll do I'll follow up on it because I don't want that to take so much of our time. It's not a big deal. I have the video. If anything, I can repost it for the guys that still want to watch it again. The audio wasn't so great. I can edit out all the nude scenes and repost it. Actually, I'll do that tonight. And I'll also bump up my audio a little bit because my audio was a bit low on that one. Okay, so I went back and I did the playback. I noticed the audio was pretty low. So I'll get it back. Don't worry about it. And I'll repost it. But usually they'll tell me if it's anything to do with nude and stuff. Let me double check if there's any strikes on the channel. Okay, notifications. Nope, there is no notifications here. I'm on the main channel, so there's no notifications on the main channel. I don't have any strikes. I'm a law-abiding citizen, man. I don't do bullshit. Over here, there are no copyright claims. There are no. Let's see. There's any notices. Copyright strike. I have one copyright strike 3 hours ago. Okay. Okay, so I can go back and find out what the strike was. Okay. Okay, so yeah, somebody did a strike on it. I don't know. what the strike was. Yep, it's from him. It's from his music. He has the music from the Ven Conmigo music. That is the one that he did, that he's done the strike on. But I'm gonna do a counter notification. We're gonna get it back. That's not a big deal. That's a song he did. So he did a copyright strike on the video. Which, like I said, this is not a big deal. I'm gonna be able to get it back. So let's get back into the show. Right here, we are going to check on these chicas. Okay, we are going to check on these chicas. Let's see how they are doing. Salute. Let me do my salute. Salute to Rainbow the God. Who else is out here? These guys are still counting views, and this is a new YouTube channel. I'm not in a race with anybody. I don't make any money off of this stuff. I came here to hang out. I'll talk to two people. I'll talk to one person. See, I was thinking through this the other day. You know, my people work, okay? My usual guys that listen to me, they have jobs. So I don't expect them to be on live streams all the time. If I find you on live streams all the time, I'm going to schedule a one-on-one with you, because that means you're spending so much time on the internet. And that's not great, okay? This thing doesn't make money. You don't have to watch me every day, all right? You can pop in for a little bit, spend 30 minutes with us, pop out, come back when you can, because I do this when I'm off of work. You know, I do this when I'm off of work. And I do it at hours where I think most people are off of work. But then this is the US. Some of you work at night. Some of you work during the day. You know, there's different, people have different work schedules. So we don't want to be like these guys, okay? Today I didn't want this video to be about them. We don't want to be like these guys. I don't want you guys spending long hours on the internet, because this is the new crack also, right? That means you are spending so many hours on the internet, and it's just feeding your dopamine and not being productive. So that's not great. I won't be too excited when I have 500-600 people watching me. That's too many people, man. That's why you can catch the replay. So go to work, go get a job. You don't have to watch this live. I keep all my live streams on a channel, so you can come back, watch it. I also clip my live streams. You know, they did the same thing with the Tariq video when we were doing it. But when the video settled, 800 people saw it. And now other people are reacting to it on TikTok. So that's the whole point. More eyes see these videos than they make it out to be. Okay, don't worry about the view count. A lot of these guys don't have jobs, man. They're not working. They have to sit on the internet. I do mine at an opportune time, knowing that most of my guys are off and relaxing and they can hang out. This is a hangout. This is not a money play. These blacks need to understand this. I don't care about YouTube money. Okay? I don't care about, if I cared about YouTube money, I would have appeased the blacks, because then they'll be here right, to support your boy. But no, I don't, because if you do, then it's going to cloud your judgment, and you're not going to be yourself. You're not going to be able to speak truth to power, okay? Like the thing that we just gone through. We did one reaction video, just one reaction video to Dennis Sperling, one reaction video. Then he goes for copyright, which we're about to do a counterclaim today, because that is a reaction video. That is a reaction video. So that should not even be a copyright. Nobody's using that music. It's not even good music. That's how petty and soft these men are. I have tons of people using my video on YouTube that react to my videos, and it doesn't even come in my head to strike them. It's one thing if you strike somebody that uses your music because they like the music and they're trying to use it, steal it. In the context in which we use this music, he should not be striking channels. That means that he's scared of the power that comes with this stuff. Okay? And people like that, when they do that, they think they can stop my channel from doing what I do. It's like the Corey Holcomb poetic flacco thing. That's exactly, those are the things. Like the amount of effort it takes to go on YouTube to put out a strike on another channel. That's a weak man. That's a weak man. This is why Kobe said yesterday that we are winning the diaspora wars because of our intellect and how we conduct ourselves and the things that we do to combat some of the things that these people are doing to us. But I don't want today's video to be about these diaspora wars, man. I just want to see, you can be Black American and maybe you don't like my rhetoric. You don't like the way I deliver my message, okay? And I perfectly understand you if that's how you feel. But one thing that you cannot deny is I've been as authentic as it gets when it comes to anything that I talk about on YouTube. I don't lie about my lifestyle. I don't lie about my relationships. I don't lie about my family and my family construction. I don't lie about what I do for a living. I don't lie about my experiences and the message and the help that I offer people and the advice that I put out on these YouTube channels. I've made people a lot of money on this same YouTube thing. I've changed a lot of minds on YouTube. I've impacted a lot of people and given them a different dimension, a different way of thinking. A lot of you listen, it's entertainment, but most of you also learn a lot of stuff, man. So some people may disagree with how I do things, and that's fair. It's fair criticism. I'm not pushing back on that. Good stuff. No issues, bro. You know, but you have to also look at the fact that I don't come out here and I put out things requiring you to take money out of your pocket. I don't ask you to support the channel or super chat stuff. I don't do none of that stuff, bro. I'm just a regular dude. Like there's no bling bling here. There's no excessive jewelry. I'm just a regular dude that just comes on YouTube and just speak on regular topics. Just whatever I feel like talking about, right? That's all it is, okay? And when you find these guys like take things to the point where they have to like strike channels and do all of that, come on, man, it's not that serious, buddy. You wanted a diaspora war. We're giving it to you, okay? Why are you trying to do all these malicious things? I'm King Kong of these YouTube streets. I have more power on YouTube than a lot of these guys think. So we're going to get that strike back, and then it's going to go back to him. Salute to Kobe. Well, anyway, let's see what's going on here. Let's get to the topic.
You ready?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
I tried
What
to
is
grab
your
a
name?
robe real quick so you didn't go
I'm about
past
to
me.
say, I just saw you sit down and then tie something.
Yes, I was tired.
Rainbow Dogger, which of the wigs are you talking about, man? Is it the host wig or the visitor wig? Which wigs are you talking about, dog? I mean, you like them thick like that? You like them thick like that? 1677 wig on the left? Yeah, but she makes a lot of money on YouTube though. Or on content. Like she's made a couple millions on content, man. She's made a couple millions, man. This is what I just love my African women, bro. I just love my African women. I like how they keep it natural. Like, you know, like the most they will do is like my wife, for example, the most she'll do is just braids. If she'll tap on a wig, it's just going to be like for a short, brief thing in between doing her hair, but it's usually braids, natural hair, you know, nothing extreme, not so much peanut butter on the face. That it's just not, it's so inconvenient, man. Why? Anyway, but maybe that's what the men like. That's what y'all like, right? They have to give you what you guys like, man. You know, they have to give you what you guys like.
Not my role, but at least I can put on some
Okay.
clothes.
Download the Kendra G Singles dating app now, where you can find real love and your person. Available on iPhones and Android phones. Okay. Britt, where you calling me from?
I'm here in Atlanta.
ATL. How old are you?
Yes. I'm 35.
35. ATL.
Is she a big buck? Is that what you guys call a big buck? She's sort of like a bit thick on the sides, right? It's a bit thick on the sides, right?
You have any kids?
Yes, I have 5.
You have 5 kids, really?
Yes.
Okay, how old are your 5 kids?
I have a new one. So he's 3 months. Then I have 16, 13, 9, and 4.
Okay. How are they all by the same guy?
No, I'm divorced, and the last 2 had the same dad.
So the
So
3-month has the same dad as a 4-year-old?
Correct.
Well, why y'all not together? The baby's only 3 months.
Because okay, so I was gone for a little while, and in
What
the
do you mean you was
midst of,
gone for a little while?
I got in a little trouble by mistake, but yeah. So
Where did you go?
to jail, Kendra.
Wait a minute. You went to jail?
Yes, but it was a self-defense situation, and it's a court case that I'm fighting right now, so I don't really want to speak too much on it.
Okay. Okay. So we'll leave that alone. But can I get the time confirmation?
Okay, so as soon as I got out, it was only 8 months, but as soon as I mean 8 months was a long time, but as soon as I got out, I had a baby. So
So you were in jail pregnant.
no, as soon as I got out, like literally,
So when you got out, you got pregnant.
there we go.
Okay. And you had, but it was by the man you had a 4-year-old with.
Yeah.
So okay. Well,
So the thing is, okay, so I tried to give him a chance when I got out, like, okay, let's see if it works out. And while I was pregnant, I found out some stuff that shouldn't have happened. And he hadn't even come to his baby's birth, so he's not around. Is not going to be an issue with anybody. So yeah, just a situation.
okay. I have another question.
Go ahead.
So, okay. So y'all broke up before you had the baby.
Correct.
Okay. So he's not involved in either one of the kids' lives?
No,
Okay. And when did you get divorced?
I got divorced it was finalized in 2023.
Okay. So basic. Ooh, Brittany girl.
I know.
Can I
Don't
ask
judge
this?
me.
Okay, you don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna respect it because you're going through the case. So we got Brittany, 35, Atlanta, mom to 5, by 2 men, 3 by her ex-husband, 2 by her last child's father. What do you do for a living?
I do hair. I'm in school full time for business because I'm gonna open up a few salons. And I do Spark sometimes, and a full time mom, doing a lot.
So you do hair, and what's the other job?
Spark with Walmart. I do that sometimes.
What is that? I don't know.
A delivery
Okay.
driver. Mhm.
Okay. So hair delivery driver, and you said something else. You get child support?
I'm mad. No, don't nobody help me.
Girl.
Nobody but God. We making it.
You know, you can put them on child support. I know men hate when I say this, but I think child support is the #1 birth control, because if every woman holds their child's father financially responsible for the child that they create, they would stop having babies all the time, because they would know that they would financially, because it would hurt them in the pockets. One of the reasons why men keep procreating so much is because women be like, I ain't got time for that. No, because first of all, the money ain't even about you. It's literally about
It's about the baby.
it's about the baby. And I'm a product. And let me say this. I stand by this because I'm a product of a 2-parent income, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I watch my friends who moms, their fathers weren't financially responsible. And I would have more opportunity because I just had a 2-parent income situation. So, I mean, listen, and then fellas, this will also, make you wiser to not let a woman trap you to have a baby. So no, I believe that women, let me backtrack. If there's a man, because child support is only necessary when the father's not being a father. Like a father can be a father, financially be a father. I know men who are not on child support who, if they were on child support, will end up paying less. Like that's how much they go above and beyond in their situation. It didn't work out with the child's mother, but they understand that there's a financial obligation as well as a emotional and being a parent obligation. And then some men will say, well, give me the baby. And that could be an option too. Like some men are like, I'll raise the baby if you can't raise the baby, all those things. But never feel bad for holding a man financially responsible for the child he helped you create. And I stand by that.
I agree.
So there we have it. Now back to you. Brittany, 35, mom to 5, by 2 men, in Atlanta. What's your zodiac sign?
A Libra.
A Libra. All right. And is a Libra. All right, girlfriend. Now I gotta say this. You got a 3-month-old. What would you say to the guy that might be concerned that you have such a young child?
I mean, he shouldn't be concerned. I'll come with 5 kids, and that's just what it is. You either can handle it or you can't. So if you
What? 5 kids?
can't just don't come by me.
Okay, well, I guess
It's not
that's
for everybody.
So she's coming with 5 kids, but the onus is on the man, okay? And no sex until marriage. Okay, but that's interesting. Are these women like trolls? Hey, Rainbow the God, you gonna sign up for this, bro? Yeah, I think she's cooked, man. Yeah, no. These are the chicks Dennis is asking to build relationships with. So I was going, while we were doing this, I was going through the counterclaim notification. And this is a slick move people do. So for guys that don't know how this works, some of them do this also with because if you counterclaim, you're going to get it back, right? They can sue you for this crap. But the reason they do that, this is how I said these men are sick. The reason they do that is when you're filing the counterclaim, because it's now a legal thing, if you don't have an attorney, you have to put in all your personal information, including your phone number, your address, like literally have to give everything to them. So his intentions of doing this is to dox, okay? That's his intentions of doing this. There are 2 ways. I'm going to use my attorney's information for this, okay? So I'm going to use my attorney's information for this because I came on YouTube very prepared. So I'm going to use my attorney information for this. And it's going to go through the firm's phone numbers and everything. So none of my personal information will be available here, okay? Yep, YouTube shares your personal information with the claimant. Unfortunately, yes, they do. They share your name, right? Your full name, which I don't mind about my name. It's there. But they share your phone number, your street address, everything. So what Sperling is trying to do is, I can take a 90-day strike, right? It's one video. I have the video recorded. I can repost that video. I can repost that video, remove that song that he claimed, did the claim on. I know where the song is. I can go in my editor and just remove that part of the song, or mute that song, or just completely remove the song. And once I remove the song, repost the video and wait 90 days for that strike to come off. Okay, that's one way. Or I can claim it back with the information of my attorney. Like technically your attorney has to send an email back, and that will maybe resolve it. But technically this is them trying to get your email, your full address, posted in their group of FBA groups to dox you, and then try to physically intimidate you or hurt you. This is how sick these people are. Normally with music claims, when YouTube allows you to edit it, which they send me a notification to edit it out. And I did submit an edit. So how he was able to put a claim 3 hours ago, that's strange, because the video had already been edited out. So this is him just doing this to try to get my information, to put it out there as payback, because he's hurt by the video that I did of him. These men are sick, man. These men are sick. But, we're going to play the same games. We'll see. I'll put it out there. And, and we'll just see.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's fair. I mean, she is telling you it is what it is. And if you don't want to deal with it, you keep it going. Fair enough. Now let's get to it. What kind of man are you looking for?
A leader, somebody strong, someone who doesn't just know God, actually the Lord. He actually has a relationship with him, and somebody who's into working out, fitness, because I want to get in shape, so I gotta get bounce back. So yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if I read 2 paid comments real quick?
Sure.
Okay. So Sam said they don't file for child support because they get pregnant by broke dudes. Read between the lines. Oh, damn, Sam. Were your baby daddies broke?
I mean, the first one was, I married young. The second one, he had some money, then he lost it, like with our first baby. He went through life. But that's why I make sure this time I don't pick another broke one.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess Sam. I guess
But
maybe
there,
you got a point, Sam.
I filed for child support, so that's
You did
I
file
hold
for.
these men accountable. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just not
There's
receiving
another
it
one.
right
I
now.
can't find it to bring it on the stage, but she's the Royal Hey Child, something like that. She spent $5 to say men avoid child support all the time. I know some men who intentionally don't keep jobs to avoid paying it.
Correct.
Pick better ladies.
Exactly. So
Okay.
we mess
Well,
up. We mess up. You're gonna keep messing up, or you're gonna fix it. My thing is to fix it now. We're trying to fix things.
okay, we're trying to fix things. All right. So let's keep going. Was that all your requirements before we go to your deal breakers?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers is disrespectful men, men that don't know how to communicate. I really don't want any men that have like small kids because I feel like I got enough. So I'm not trying to, play stepmom. His mom role is a big thing. So, his kids can be grown. So yeah.
Okay. Kids can be grown. Should he look a certain way?
I really want some chocolate now because I mean the past is like caramel and light skin. They've been their feelings too much. So kind of something chocolate, tall. You don't have to be 6 foot, but taller than me. I'm 5'5". Yeah.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
You just need to be able to take care of a family because I mean I pretty much already started. So if you're gonna mess around with me, you need to be able to afford me. No more brokes. Okay.
Okay, well,
Just
let's
no
talk
more.
about that. So, is the expectation he's taking care of you and your 5 kids?
Oh yeah, because that's what leaders do. Like and some men they find out that they have 5 kids. I know she's gonna need some help. I know I want to take care of them. I want to do what a man's supposed to be doing. He want to show me the right thing. So that's what I want.
So you want the next man to be a better daddy than the kid's actual father.
A better father.
Is she trolling, or is that the mentality or the things that goes on in the community? Yeah, no. Dennis is, he's gonna. I'm putting law firm information in here, man. I'm not an idiot. I could take the strike and re-edit it, but I just want to challenge him. You guys know my personality. I don't go down without a fight, so he will. Ah, I don't go down without a fight, man. Because that music was even edited out. So he did this.
Figure. I'm not asking you to be my
Well,
kid's
no,
daddy.
not father figure, provider too, because you want the expectation for the third guy.
Yeah, and provider. Yes.
So
yes,
you want the third man to be a better daddy to your children than their actual fathers.
Okay, let me say this, and I say this with all respect. No one. Okay, your kids come into this world. They have DNA of one woman and one man. So I'm not looking for anyone to replace the fathers because they already have fathers, but to be a great father figure and complete our family. Yeah.
But
I don't
a
know if
father
you.
figure with figures, because you're saying he has
Yeah.
to be able to provide for
hmm
the children. So how much money do you think he has to make in order to be able to support? Like, let's just say it's 5 kids plus you, so that's 6 people. So what is the expectation? Like when you say provider, what does provider mean to you?
I don't want you trying to move into my home. I want you to, be able to establish a home for us. Like we work together and get a home together. Like it's okay. So I'm in Atlanta. You'll start talking to somebody. They're like, "Oh, I want to move in. Oh, I want to come over for 3 days and spend a night." And no, I don't want to do that. So I just want someone who wants to take their time, who knows how to build a home, and specifically build it from him. We're creating a new foundation.
So have a home big enough for you, and you have 5 kids, right? I'm assuming they would at least have their own room, or maybe 2 would share.
We need like a 5 bedroom. I'm coming from a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath. So we need like a 5 bedroom
Well,
at
maybe
least.
6, because what if he has one child?
Oh
'Cause he
yeah,
might.
6 then. But I
Okay,
prefer
so
him, not to have any small kids. We have enough. We'll have enough.
you
Don't draw no stick
You
figures.
said you
Kendra, do
you
not
said
draw stick figures.
you got a 4-year-old, a 3-month-old, a 16, 13, and 9-year-old, and you said you don't want him to have no small kids. That's what you said, and you want him. What's your mailing address?
Erase that, Kendra.
What's your mailing address? How the hell you gonna ask a man to take care financially for you and 5 kids, but he can't? You wouldn't even love on a child.
You know what? No, it's not that I wouldn't love him because if he's a great man and a man sent from God, I'm gonna have to accept what he comes with, right? If he's financially stable the way I expect him to be, no, he's gonna be. then okay, he's doing what he need to do to take care of all the kids. So that's fine. That's fine. Like one. I don't want the whole football team. I already got half of it.
How much? Okay, we got a couple of paid questions now, girl. Now, okay. Okay, Wayne said, is this an April Fool's joke? Is she looking for us, or is she looking for a cent? Okay, today is literally April Fool's Day, and some people are asking seriously, are you joking?
No, for real. And Wayne looked like a little simp. So, like, yeah. For real.
Okay, so you are confirming that this is not an April Fool's joke for you. You really mean this?
Yes.
Okay, we have some more, but the way it's working, I can't see the questions like I used to. Someone said, draw the household, Kendra. We already drew the guy, so I already did that. Girl. Anyways, Kendra's giving baby doll. Oh, thank you. Girlfriend. So how much money do you think this man got to make?
Everybody like to say 6 figures, but
So I got wait. Okay, no, okay.
Maybe like 800,000.
Oh, this is April Fool's joke. You are being funny. Now I know you're being funny.
Okay, look. Seriously. Listen, stop it, Kendra. Okay, he needs not to work at a fast food restaurant. He needs to. I don't even want the general manager because that's not gonna be enough. Okay, I'm gonna say 80,000. 80,000.
Okay, I'm gonna go on record because I want people think sometimes that I do skits on my show. This is not a skit. This is not a skit. I am meeting this woman in real time, just like y'all are meeting her in real time. I'm gonna ask you again because now I think you're joking. Are you trolling me?
No.
So you, as a woman, okay, I say this with all due respect.
Before my ex started, the last two daddy, before he started acting up, he was making $90K a year. Seriously.
Okay, well, that was the daddy, and that was the man you probably should have figured it out with.
No, I ain't even gonna put all his business on here, but no.
Okay, so let me ask you this. You said earlier you don't want a man to move in with you, but you want to be able to move in with a man with 5 kids.
Mm-hmm. Not move in with him, because he might have had women in there. We need to start over and create a new foundation.
And
yeah, I think she's trolling. There's no way this can be true. Hello, Akinyi. She said $800K, bro, $800,000. Damn near $1 million. With their 5 kids. Okay. Like, unless she's trolling. That's crazy. Absolute crazy. Let's see what the comment section. If a man makes $800K, he can find a younger woman. Yeah, with no kid, and then she has a criminal record that she's currently fighting. Hey, Dennis Perlin says that we are the ones that decided to destroy their relationships. Let's see if my highlighter is working today. These guys are geniuses, huh? 5 kids, divorced, fighting a case, overweight, no sex until marriage. Yeah. That's not. But see, I've watched a bit of this lady's show that this does not really surprise me though. I've seen worse requests. And then she lives in Atlanta, of all places. So these are the things that destroyed their families. It's got nothing to do with Africans. Our women don't think like that, man. Yeah, the pop the balloon video, the lady started putting copyright strikes on people that react to her videos. So that's why you don't see a lot of people react to those videos anymore. Yeah, that's why you don't see a lot of that stuff. Oh yeah. I don't think anything can save these people, bro. Yeah, no. I don't know. I see why some of the bros are traveling, but that is their problem to solve, right? That's their problem to solve. Let's see this one. This one looks good. Let's see.
Hello?
Hey.
Are you looking for love, honey?
Yeah.
You have good
Sorry.
light. I like
Oh,
that.
okay. Good. Good.
Okay, Natasha, where you calling me from, love?
Chicago.
Chicago. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhone. Chicago was very good to me, so enjoy the city. Get ready for the cold, girl.
I know. I did it once. It's not that bad. I like
Okay,
it.
okay. Well, you look pretty. The Chicago guy's gonna like you. Let me get to know you more. You got a good job. Your job transfer you there too. How old are you?
44.
Oh, you look younger than 44. Do you have kids?
Thank you. I have 2 adult kids,
How old are your 2 adult kids?
23 and 20.
How come they all have children? So see, all the stats that we've been reading out on our shows that we do, it's not a lie, right? They all have children. But then, so they're like single moms, right, for the most part.
Okay. Both by the same man?
No.
Oh, 2 men. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Yes. When did you get divorced?
The last divorce was like 10 years ago.
How many times have you been married?
A couple times.
No
Is
shit.
a couple 2 or more than 2?
More than 2.
How many times have you been
Uh-oh.
married, girl?
It's me. I'm the problem. Yeah. There
How
were
many times have you been married, Natasha?
3.
3. Wow. Child, listen. Okay, so I'm nosy. It's not necessarily a part of my questions, but I'm curious.
Yeah.
Okay, how old were you when you got married the first time?
20.
20. Okay. And how long was that marriage?
2 years.
Okay. Then the second marriage, how old were you?
25.
Okay, and then how long was that marriage?
A year.
Oh, a year. And then the last marriage you said was are any of these your children's dads?
Yeah.
Girl, they was like, I got to marry you.
I know. I've been engaged quite a few times also.
Oh, girl, I don't want to let you go. That's like, she got that good. I don't want to let her go.
It's the total, not just the lower
Say-
parts.
Say again?
It's the total package. It's not just that, but that's a big help. But yeah,
I got you, girl. All right, so let's get to it. So Natasha, 44, and what do you do for a living?
I'm in aviation.
Aviation. Okay. Divorce. And what's your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Aries. And you're in Chicago.
What is the emphasis on this zodiac signs? Like, what is the big deal with this zodiac sign stuff? Does it mean anything though?
Okay, let's do it. We got Natasha, Chicago, 44, Aries, works in aviation, divorced, mom of 2 adult children. Fellas, y'all better be focused because she already told us the track record. Because if you don't close the deal fast, somebody shall. All right. Well, let me ask you, why did you get divorced every time? Like, what was the issues?
Okay, so short story. The first time it was like puppy love. Like, okay, I love you, you love me, whatever. Let's do it. And then I woke up one morning and I was like, I don't like you.
This is the first one?
Yeah. And he just passed away, but we were like best friends because we kind of,
Okay.
yeah. And then my second husband, I married for money. And then I was like, I don't like you either.
Girl, you keeping it real tonight, Natasha. I want to stay in the second one for a second. Was he older?
No, he was my age, but he was Lebanese, very gorgeous, tall, light skin, long hair.
And he had money and you didn't like him?
Because he wanted me to convert, and I just
Convert to what?
Muslim.
Okay.
And he was like a real Muslim, not one of them fake ones. Like, you know, I had to cover up. I had to like walk behind him. I couldn't talk to a man. Like, it was like the real thing. And so, and you know, Christians, we believe that Jesus is the Son of God. They believe something different. And so we just could never get on the same page. And then I was just like, you know what? This is not working. I don't like it. I'm out.
Okay, and the third one?
And the third one, it was one of my best friends. You know, they say marry your best friend. No, do not marry your best friend. Like y'all can come friends later, but you shouldn't start off as best friends. So we kind of just knew each other's triggers, and he was really crazy about me, to the point to where it was like really hard for him to like let it go. And so he kind of, I don't like to say anything bad about my exes, but he was way more in love than I was.
Mhm.
So I just told him that we needed a break and that I would come back, and I just never went back.
Girl, so I'm gonna say this though. Any man watching, he might have like, is she gonna be loyal? Because you left all 3 men.
I mean, I've been engaged 6 times.
Wait, okay, hold on. You've been married 3 times and engaged 6 times, or
Yeah.
those are some of the 6 engagements were the marriages.
Yeah, six
Wait,
married,
which one's yes?
6 engagements, married 3.
So out of the 6 that you got engaged to, 3 of them went to the actual altar.
Yes,
So there's 3, and now the other 3, are they 3 men or the same guy 3 times?
different men.
So ultimately, 6 people wanted to marry you, 3 you actually did marry, but end up divorcing. And the other 3, why didn't you ever make it? Why didn't you make it to the altar with the other 3?
Because I could see it. I was just like, I know I'm going to divorce him. And so I was just like, no.
So let me ask you this, because some girls, do you want something long term? Do you want to just like have
No.
a good time? Huh?
I do, but I don't want a boyfriend. I want a partner. Like, I just want someone to travel with. You know, we fly free. We work for the best airline in the world.
Wait, you're
And
gonna work? Oh, because you work in aviation.
yes. And
So
so,
you fly for free.
yeah.
Okay. He will
And
fly for free too.
yes.
Okay.
And so I just want somebody to like travel with, have a good time with. You know, like that aunt and uncle that never gets married, but everyone thinks that they're married. That's like where I want to be. I don't need to go down the aisle. I've done that 3 times. Like, I don't want to waste any money. We could live together, have a great life together, but we don't actually have to like do paperwork. If he wants to, I'm fine with that. But I think it's more of like having a partner and having companionship. And now that I've done it 3 times, I'm like, I know what I like and what I don't like. So I've been single for 3 years, and I just been kind of.
4th time is the charm, folks. 4th time is the charm. Salute to you, Christopher. 4th time is the charm, man.
Figure it out, seeing what I like, I don't like, what my, must-haves are. And so I think I have it figured out now, but it's really hard when you figure it out. Because
Okay. I got a couple questions, and I'm not trying to cheapen your job at all. Are you
yeah,
a flight attendant?
no. I'm in like, I make sure the flights take off every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get it together because you said aviation, and
Yeah.
then we said you fly for free. Everybody's like, "Oh, she a flight attendant." Okay, but we got it. No.
No,
Okay.
nothing against my flight attendant friends, because
Yes. Okay.
but my degree is in accounting, and then I moved from the accounting department with the airline, and I moved into operations.
Okay.
I was just bored. I had been an accountant for 20 years. And so they gave me the opportunity to move over, and it's amazing. But yeah, I make sure the flights take off.
Okay, cool. All right. So now I think we got the top of the list with the questions. So we got Natasha, Chicago, 44 Aries, works in aviation, divorced, mom to 2. What kind of man are you looking for? Let's see, because you done had 6 options.
Let's say I'm not super picky, but I do like a man that's healthy and fit, and healthy in the mind as well. Like, no, I'm not, let me watch my words. So there's a lot of men that have trauma and that have been through things, and they might still be hurt. I can't do anything with you. I'm like at a coasting stage in my life. Like, I don't have any drama. I can't fix you. I can't help you. I'm not a therapist. So he has to be okay in the mind already.
Okay. Has him okay in the mind.
And he also has to be fit, because I like to be outside. I like to hike. I like to run. I like to swim. And he has to be able to do those type of activities. And I like to look at my man naked. The stomachs, they just don't get me there. So I need a guy that's fit. And
Okay.
so,
So
yeah.
we got there early. So we already got to the should he look a certain way question out the way. Anything else before I go to your deal breakers?
I prefer a beard. I don't like a bare face. But other than that, and he has to be really kind, like a very kind man. I don't like men to talk to me crazy. I'm very soft and feminine. So I like my man to like treat me like, I'm a female, I'm a woman, you know.
Okay. All right. What are your deal breakers?
Oh, weed smoking, disgusting. And I don't mind like if you go out the country and like have a blunt or something, or have an edible, but like chronic weed smokers, like the people that have to wake and bake, or they have to smoke before they eat, it tastes really nasty on the tongue, and it makes the breath really bad. So no weed smokers. And what else? Bad hygiene and bad feet. I like nice feet.
Okay, no bad hygiene, no bad feet. I mean, you kind of already answered the should he look a certain way question. Do you want to elaborate or what we have? I know he has to be fit, can't have a belly, have nice feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What's
that's
your ethnicity, honey?
I'm Negro. I'm Black. People say that all the time. I have other stuff like great grandparents, but I don't count that. I'm just
Girl,
Black.
okay, fair enough, but okay. So she Negro, she said. Okay, now, ooh, child, this is the next question. I wonder what your answer gonna be. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes. But it depends on the person, because some men make great money and make bad decisions, and they live paycheck to paycheck. So I feel like if a guy is good with his money and he's responsible, you know, he can't make less than me.
Okay, so what is that?
And so I've been an accountant since I was 23.
I was gonna say, and you work in aviation.
So he just needs to meet me where I am. But also, if he makes less than me and he's great with money, that's fine also.
Could he make 100,000?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
If he's responsible.
If he's responsible, could he make less than 100,000?
Probably not, because after taxes and insurance, he's probably only bringing home 70. And yeah, probably not.
That'd be an issue.
Not really an issue, just he couldn't keep up with me. Like, he wouldn't be able to take a vacation every month. Even though the flights are free, we still have to pay for food and hotel and things like that. And I just felt like maybe.
Are you going out the country every month or just weekends?
I take mini trips and I take big trips. So I might take a big trip every 3 months, like out the country, and I might take like a small trip every month.
Well, he could do the small trip in the month time.
Yeah, but then he's gonna be mad I'm leaving. He's gonna be like, "Oh, you gone again?"
Okay, so have enough income to travel, but you got the flights.
Yeah, and I go to Houston every month also.
Well, I'm gonna be in Houston for our next. We're on tour, so
Okay.
we're in Dallas October 23rd, and we're in Houston October 28th. It's Afrotech Week. If you're in town,
I'll be there. Yeah.
yes, come. So you have to RSVP.
I don't know how all these people start coming to Afrotech, man. Right now, if I stopped going to Afrotech because it's now full of ghetto chicks doing bullshit there. They are no techies. They pretend to work in tech, and their goal is to just get with guys that are working in tech because they've heard guys that work in tech make a lot of money. So I've stopped going to Afrotech because it's just become ghetto, man. Yeah, and the kind of things that go on there, you don't even want to know. It's a mess. But yeah. All right, man. What time is it? I'm gonna wrap this up here. Let me go through some of your comments before I close it out. BB is saying, why would a 6-figure income be a big deal if she's in her 40s with adult kids? Yeah, and then she flies for free, right? Like, why is the emphasis so much on what money other people make? I mean, I understand the idea of men being providers, right? But if I'm not married to you, what do you care what money I make? What I should be doing for you is coffee dates and taking you out and doing fun things with you. Who cares? If I can do it on 60,000, what do you care? I'm not paying your rent, right? If I'm married to you, that's a whole different ballgame. If it's leading up to some marriage, that's, but if I make 200K, I'm not going to give you all that 200K, unless they look at that as a status thing as to, okay, if he makes this kind of money, then he's going to be cool to be around. Well, guys that make that kind of money, that's not the type of women they are looking for. And if that's the type they're looking for, and this is just keeping in the buck, most of those guys that make that kind of money are pretty cocky. They have some arrogance to them, so they go in with an exit plan. Okay, they're there for the meantime. They're there for the meantime. You know what I'm saying? They're there for the meantime. So I don't know, man. I think these people are toast, bro. If this is what Dennis Sterling is hoping they can correct. This is why I said, when I was talking about this yesterday, this is the unique thing in the whole diaspora war thing. This is the one area that black folks just cannot fix. They can never beat the immigrants at this, because you got to reinstate all these women into some normal thinking. You think they're going to change their mentality and their ideology overnight? These women are on their third marriages, 40-something years old, asking for 200K men. Our African women are not asking for 200K men. African women are just asking for a guy that has a regular job or a guy that is hardworking and caring. That's it. Clean, caring, hardworking, and focused. That's all they require of you. So they have to they got to get all these old women out of the game. Like, all these old women have to retire. I've seen women in their 80s come on this show, man. And Kendra G's show is a good sample size. In statistics, when we're doing sampling, elections, okay, let me give you an example for elections. Whenever we do polls for elections, finite sampling is what it's called. When we do finite sampling to predict who is going to win an election, we only take a sample of about 1,100 people. 11 to 1,200. Some of them are about 800, really. In real practice, we only interview 800 people to predict who is going to win the elections in the U.S. And most of the times, we are within a few points, close to the margin of error, right? Most of the time, spot on. I mean, sometimes they miss, but they don't miss by a lot. For the most part, it's spot on. So only 800 people can be used as a study for an entire group. Kendra G has more than 1,000 videos up, and it's a good reflection of the sample size. And the few that we've watched, you can look at these and say, you know what? They can fix this, bro. It'll take an entire generation. I don't even think, I think these are one of those problems that you just live through it and die with it. It's not going to change. The Africans will never have this problem. I don't care how much we modernize, because we have a tradition around our marriages. Marriage is a beautiful thing in Africa, man. If you've never been to an African wedding, regardless of the culture, Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, wherever, it's a beautiful moment, bro. It's a beautiful moment. It's a serious moment. Families come together. There's kind of a roadmap and an expectation. There's some expectations on my back. Everybody's rooting for you to succeed. It's like, for a man, that is your next step. Like, for us, it's a must do. We must marry. Salute to KF, best moment of my life. Yes, you must marry. For us, it's a must. You have to do it, man. It's our next step. Over here, it's too casual. So with modernization and all the good things that are going on in America, there's not much that it can change, man. So it is with that frustration that Yellow Man, I think he didn't like the name we gave him, Yellow Man. It's with that frustration that Yellow Man went over there and gave us a 90-day copyright strike. Okay, so let me ask you guys in the comment section, because here's one thing I've learned over the years with decision making. There's about 17, 18 of you in the chat, right? I want you guys to give me an honest view here. Like, what do you think? So these are the options I have, right? I can file a counterclaim. Option one is I can file a counterclaim with my information. I have a couple addresses that I can use. I don't have to use my real address. I can use a couple addresses that will still reach me, like through third party. So that's one option. Okay. Option two is to let my wife do the claim. That video had just copy super chat. Really, it was $2 video, right? So I can take the 90-day strike, because that's the only strike I have on YouTube. It'll fall off, right? I can take the 90-day strike. edit out that music and repost the video, which will serve the same purpose, right? And let just the strike expire by itself, because I don't usually get copyright strikes. Most of the content I create is my original content, right? So it's not like they're gonna all of a sudden just keep coming and striking. They won't be able to do that, you know. And now that I've been subject to one, I'm gonna look out for a lot of their bullshit, right? Because I know they're gonna try a lot more of this. So that is one option. Okay. Option 2 is I can ignore it. Okay, so option 2 is I can completely ignore it. I have a copy of the video, cut out the claim part, and it's a 1-minute video, and then repost it as a new clip with the same thumbnails and everything, because I have everything again, right? Which will still be out there. He'll still be tagged in it, and he can't do anything about that video, right? That's option 2. Or use an attorney at my wife's firm to counterclaim. If I do a counterclaim, he needs to file a lawsuit within 7 to 10 days. He needs to file a lawsuit over here at my district court within 7 to 10 days. The question is he going to file that lawsuit? Is this worth the back and forth? You know, or should I just ignore him and just take the win and repost the video? Yes, I can go live with a strike. It's on the Nana Kweku channel. You don't have 2 channels. I can actually activated a 3rd channel today. So I have a Nana Kweku channel, Nana Kweku clips, and then the Nana Kweku Live, which is for live streams, right? Like I said, this is the only copyright strike. So I can just do that. Now, I don't know what it's going to cost him to file a copyright lawsuit on a 1-minute reaction video. Is he sick like that to go to that extent? Or should I just cut out the video and repost it, which doesn't involve him, and that video is still going to be up anyway? Which is a better option? Because I want to take the advice from the viewer, right? What is the best way? Should I just... Because I know what he's trying to do. Okay, I'll tell you what he's trying to do. They've been trying to dox me for almost a year now, right? Somebody tipped me off to one of their websites. I think it was a Facebook group. But the address they had there was not my address. Because there's a lot of Ghanaians that have my name. So they looked up some other dude's name that went to Illinois State. And then they found some address in Illinois. And they thought that was my address. So that, like, what is the constant need to want to find Nana's address, right? So that is, I think, his goal. You know, his goal is to try to put my information out there so that they can intimidate me. Like, oh, now we got him. We know where he lives, this and that. That kind of a thing. Not that they can do anything, but that is the goal. And I just don't want to give him that. Right? I don't want to. And of course, they would love to see the channel go, right? Isn't that embarrassing for these guys to want to see a channel that only has 1,000 subs go? Because we did a live stream he doesn't like. Look at all the shit these people say about Africans, right? And then all of a sudden we did a live stream. Yellow man, salute to Kobe. How come your thing didn't play today? Let's see. Your stuff is supposed to play. Salute to Kobe. Thanks for that super. Yellow man he is an ambulance chaser. Like, is he gonna waste time to go to court and file these documents and sit down on a copyright claim? Like, even the effort. or the dogs on Ethiopia. That's what they do. I told you, man, these blacks are very evil people, bro. I'm telling you, stay away from them. Okay, stay away from them. They can't do that with me. See, I thought a little bit ahead of them, you know. I thought a little bit ahead of them. I paid for a subscription, so that's part of where my YouTube money goes. I paid for a subscription that automatically deletes any information I have on the web. So it just like, you just can't have my information, okay? And then all my mail and everything goes to, I have a PO box, and then I own 2 homes, so I used my secondary home for other things, for like documents and all this other things like that. So I'm a little bit ahead of them, you know. I'm a little bit ahead of them. I know their plans, I know their schemes, I know that, man, I studied these blacks, so I know everything they're trying to do, man. So it's like, they've tried, they called this Ghanaian guy's job because they thought I worked at State Farm, and they were calling. They're like, no, that's not the dude. This guy got laid off. That's not him. It's like, no, you can't call my job. Everything I say, even if my employer listens to my YouTube channel, it's commentary about my race. My race and my people. This is local African commentary. You know, we're a community. This is our community YouTube. So why are they so concerned about it? Look at all the bullshit they say about Africans, right? Have you ever seen any African trying to go after them and their employers and their jobs? No. Because I told you, they are very feminized people. They are like women. It's in their head. Sorry, I don't know. No offense to our women in the chat, but they are men that behave like women. They are very feminized. So, oh, let's go and get his job. Let's go find where he lives. Like, they can show up here. They can't show up here. They're all a bunch of pussies, man. I'm telling you. You know, the real thugs are in the hood committing crimes. They are not on the internet, bro. You know, the real thugs are in the hood doing thug things. They're not on the internet trying to prove tough. And as you can see, for Dennis to sit down, go there, send an email, copyright email to YouTube, put a link in a chat, to go after a 2-minute live stream. These live streams don't make money. We're just chilling on these live streams, man. It was a live stream calling out this bullshit, blaming us Africans. You know, he's blaming us Africans for why their marriage rates suck. You guys saw why their marriage rate sucks. You saw two Kendra G chicks. You saw what the girls are asking for, bro. Yeah, femininity is very, very sane and classy, but that only applies if you're a woman. If you're a man acting feminine, then you're messing with your genes. You're screwing some things up, like a transgender. So then the brain gets confused, you know. Sometimes the brain doesn't know if this is a chest or a breast, you know. And then that's how their emotions, like the testosterone levels, will start mixing up with estrogen. So that, yeah, you know, the crybabies, man. You know, it took a YouTube channel with 1,600 views, 1,600 subs to demolish these motherfuckers. Now they are scrambling, sending emails to YouTube. He said I was a liar. Take his video down. Motherfucker. He said I was a liar. Take his video down because he used my music. How did he copyright that bullshit music? I didn't even know that bullshit music was copyrighted. You know? But just so anyway, which options do you guys want us to do? File the counterclaim, or file the counterclaim, or edit and repost? You know, I want to take advice from you guys. So let me know. Okay, so edit and repost. Okay, Salah says edit and repost. Akinyi says edit and repost. Because this is only going to sit for 90 days. And You know, I don't get copyright strikes. Here's the thing too. We have 2 channels. So if one of the channels is like, let's say, gets a second strike, we can just leave that channel sitting for for 90 days and then go to the other channel. So we got 6 attempts. Okay, we got 6 attempts. Like I said, I've had my YouTube channels for 5 years. This is my first copyright strike. You know, and I didn't think he would be that petty. And that the only reason he was able to do it is because of the music that he had done, that we reacted to, saying that the guy was making music videos. It was only 1 minute. It's a 1 minute music video. That's what he did the copyright for, even though I actually took the music down. And then option 3 is to force him to go to court. Okay, so far 2 of you says edit and repost, which we can repost today. Like literally after this live stream, it'll be reposted. Either way, option 2 will be available because we're gonna edit and repost regardless. Okay. And the sound was a bit low. I'm gonna raise the sound a little bit on my end because I know my sound was a little bit low. So that is gonna happen. Most likely you'll see it early in the morning, tomorrow, late night today, early morning tomorrow. The guys in Africa will probably see it right away. And yeah, okay. So more edit and repost. Okay, edit and repost. Okay, yeah. So let's go with edit and repost. I'm just gonna leave him alone. It's 90 days. It's gonna fall off. The video only had 300 views anyway, right? So it's not like it was. It did much, right? So we're gonna cut out his part. Edit and repost. Tag him in it. Tag him again. Mess with his head. I'm sure he's gonna be scrambling. I'm sure he's going to be scrambling, man. But we are winning. Okay, this is the indication that we are winning. We are touching some buttons. We are winning. I'm sure they've called a meeting, you know, the deplorables. They've called a meeting of the deplorables right now. Well, what do we do with this guy? Oh, okay, you go find his address. Okay, yeah. Then we'll give it to some thugs. Yeah. You know, they're criminal minds. That's how they think. Yeah. Then we'll go rob him. Let's see if he got some jewels. You know, as we was, we was here and he came here. So we want to check if he has some jewels in his house. What am I going to do with these blacks, man? What am I going to do with these blacks? We'll go. Yeah. Dennis, I'm going to get him, man. I'm going to get where he lives, his phone number, his address. Because the claim asks you to put all your personal information in there. So it's like, yeah, I know this guy's not going to take the copyright strike. He's going to fight back. Fight back over $2? No, I'm not. But I am going to take that approach, and I'm gonna reach out to my folks at YouTube to explain that this video was taken down as part of a malicious act and as an intimidation tactic, and that this should not allow this to happen. You know, this is completely fair use. No. He so what happens is it's the music. So you can play a video and react to a video. That one YouTube will send you a restriction so you cannot monetize it, but you'll be able to post the video. But the people that do music, they send a thing to the claimant of the music. And then they get that email notification, and then they respond to YouTube and say, strike it, because that's copyright. And if you do 3 times of that, so it's usually music that you get into trouble with. But because this is music as part of commentary, YouTube was supposed to give me an option to delete the music. And I did. I actually got notification to remove the music, and I edited the music. And then they came back and did the claim. So I'm not. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna edit and repost. Then I'm gonna go to YouTube directly and send them a little note to explain what is going on, and have them look into it and know that the video was actually edited out and there was no reason for there to be a copyright claim. And if they say, yeah, it's supposed to be, we'll just leave it alone, man. It's not a big deal. Like I said, it's 90 days, man. Countdown today, this is April. By July, that copyright is dropped. Okay, by July, that copyright is dropped. As long as we don't play any of his music, we can go to his stupid ass videos and give him the reaction he deserves. So this week, upcoming week is Yellow Man Week on this channel. We're gonna hit some buttons, man. Yeah. I will reach out to them after the live stream. I will reach out to YouTube and just go through the normal procedure and let them know that this was it's a malicious act. It's not copyright. Because yeah, I got the 10 hours ago, I got the thing that says I should remove so this is the video Conmigo. Conmigo album Don Juan Carlos El Patron performed by D Damon. I guess that's his rap name. So I did submit an edit. I don't know why YouTube didn't yeah, so I guess his thing is Esquire Entertainment LLC. Okay, so one more time. So you guys said we should go with option 2, right? Let's do option 2. Yeah, we'll go with option 2. Because I know why he's doing it. He's doing it so that he can put shit in his chat groups because he's bad head. No. That one, see, with fair use, the fair use thing wouldn't have protected it because, like, when YouTube, the way the YouTube system works nowadays is even if you have copyright, when a video posts after the live stream, it'll send you a notification to edit it within YouTube. So there was 2 things that it requested an edit, and I did the edits. But I don't know why the other one didn't happen. So he probably got the notification. He went back, and then he's like quickly hit the strike on it. Like YouTube notified him because of that. But if it's not music, like what we did with Kendra G and stuff, she can file a copyright claim on this. We just reacted to a small segment of it, right? Which is within the fair rules segment of YouTube monetization, So yeah, I'll see. I think I'll go with option 2. I'm gonna repost it. He probably won't like it because he will notice that I did the smart thing by going around him, and then yeah, and then we'll see. Yep. So yeah, I will see. I'll try to. I'm gonna talk to my wife after this. I'll see if she's gonna file a claim for me. She might be able to do it on the side, because they give me another option. If you are concerned about disclosing your personal information to the claimant, you may stop filling up this form and authorize a representative, such as an attorney, to email a counter notification on your behalf to copyright@youtube.com. Okay, so I'm going to use the second option while I repost. Okay, so y'all should watch out for the repost. I'm going to do the repost here maybe soon as I log off. So those that were not able to watch it, give me 30 minutes. I'll cut it out, edit it nicely, put it back. And then while it's playing, I will ask my wife by Monday to submit the other claim to YouTube. Okay. All right, good fellas. Thanks for your advice. Isn't that what this is about? You see, isn't how beautiful it is? This is not a one-man show. We don't have big egos, because I know I have a lot of smart dudes in the chat. Salute to Kobe, salute to Salah, salute to Ima, Rainbow the God. Oh man, KF is in the house, Akini is in the house. You know, man, I think about you guys all the time, man. That's why I show up, man. That's why I show up, man. That's how. What's up with Afridamus? What's up with Afridamus, man? This is the right time for Afridamus to come back, because we got a foot on their necks. So with a few punches from Afridamus, they'll start asking for a ceasefire. You know what I've been waiting for, right? I've been waiting to see if I'll get an email from Tariq with a cease and desist, and I haven't seen it yet. He's a strong dude. I'll give him that, man. He's a strong dude. Because see, here's the thing. With Tariq, I want to bait him to a lawsuit. And baiting him to a lawsuit would mean that we have to do discovery. And you have to show us an itemization of how he spent that money, which can get him into criminal territory. Okay? So I know he's itching to want to send a cease and desist or do a lawsuit, but he's very scared, because everything that I said in that video is very true. You know, everything I put in that video is very true. And he's probably going to say, hey, this is a small channel. Let me just not engage. It's smart for you not to engage if it's a small channel, right? Because if you engage a small channel, it'll bring eyes on it in that channel. And that channel is just going to blow up. So they are, you know, they have to figure out a way. And smart on Dennis, because at least he went to school. So he figured out he can go this copyright route, which he could because I used music that he created. But if I don't use music that he created and I react to just a regular video of him talking some bullshit, that's fair use. And that one, he won't have a way to do a copyright. And in this case, we're going to respond to the counterclaim. I'm just going to have my wife do it with an attorney letterhead. I'll say, hey, do this counterclaim. She's going to do it. You know, so we're going to have an SMU attorney face an attorney that went to a ghetto law school. That's not going to be a nice face off. You know, one lawyer went to the #1 school in the state, and the other one went to a ghetto one. Salute to you, Kobe. Kobe said, Yellow Man is a D-rated lawyer, probably just a paralegal who masquerades as a lawyer. Got his degree from West Dummy Online Law. Why is my super chat thing not showing today, man? Let's see, where is it? Streamlabs, sometimes they act out, bro. How about them Streamlabs, man? I don't like why they do that from time to time. Man. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You have to play my you got to play my super chats when it comes in. What's up with y'all, man? These people have just gone crazy today, huh?
Thanks for the tip.
Okay, so how come our tip wasn't working? Okay, so go here to Supers, Properties. Okay. Okay, hopefully it'll show. Even the highlights was acting up today. It's like, you got to start highlighting, dog. Salute to you, Kobe. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man. We'll get through these technical difficulties. But yeah, man, you know, see, this thing that we're doing, it's only exposing them, right? Like all the things we talk about, it's happening, right? You can see that they pick this, they put on this facade like they're tough dudes, they are strong men, and then the moment they get checked, they start to scramble, they struggle, they start acting all crazy and illogical. They start calling people's job places. They were calling some other Nanakoku's job that is not even my job. I'm like, even if you call my job, what are they gonna do? They love me out there. You know, what are they gonna do? Come watch all my YouTube videos? I don't do my YouTube for my company. I do the YouTube for me. It's free speech. So what do you care? You know, like, find where he lives. What are you gonna do if you find where I live? You're gonna die if you show up here. You're not supposed to be here. There are no blacks here. The blacks are not here. I delineated from the blacks. So why would you show up here? You know, you're gonna freak out my Indians. They'll start questioning why you are here. It's like, they're like, we only got one black here. You're not supposed to be here. You know, you got to be on the other side, man. You know, you got to be on the other side. We put you on the other side for a reason. Why would you drive all the way up here? Oh man, what am I gonna do with these blacks, man? You know. So yeah, everything that we talk about is really true. They're just getting exposed. The whole world is seeing them. People from around the world, in Africa, in Europe, other parts of America, they are listening to our videos, and now they are understanding a real breakdown of who these people are. And consequentially, it also explains why they failed. And they are continuing to fail. There's nothing good that is going to come out of them, bro. I'm telling you, man. Not in the next 100 years. They're not gonna improve, bro. The only thing that will change the numbers is because the immigrant numbers are all cooked up into their numbers. That's why their stuff goes from time to time a little bit. But because there's so many of them and they've screwed up the statistics already, no amount of effort we do is gonna fix that. That is why we need that delineation, so we can have our own categories, and then they can understand that it's the Indians and then the Africans and then even white folks. Like, we are right up there with the rest of them. It's us, the Indians and the white folks, up on top. So we're not even close to these guys in terms of like the classes. You know, if you group out in terms of income and education and all that stuff, we're not close. Once in a while you get one or two of them just pop in and out, but for the most part, we are miles ahead of them. I'm talking about the black immigrants. The black immigrants are miles ahead of them, man. It's not even close. This is why they are angry. I mean, this is over here striking YouTube channels that have 1,000 subs, man. Get out of here, bro. Anyway, man, let me leave you guys to have a great night. I will log off and watch out for that video. Give me about 20 minutes. You guys will see it on the channel. And all week, I was gonna move on to some different things, but all week we're gonna be on Yellow Man. We're gonna be on Yellow Man all week. And we're gonna make a big deal about this topic because I'm gonna ask my wife nicely to file that counterclaim so that we do legal versus legal. Maybe we can do a showdown. Bait him to spend some money. You know? Bait him to spend some money, man. All right, fellas. Thanks for making this show fun and interesting, man. I love you guys, man. Y'all have a great night and good morning on my folks on the African continent. Good morning, man. And enjoy your weekend. We'll be back tomorrow. I think, let me work through this and then I think we'll be back tomorrow, man. All right, good night.